Hey, we're live! Welcome to day 5 of our Blog to Bank challenge. Today is all about monetizing your blog, and I am so freaking excited that you're here. I'm Rachel Ngom. I'm your host. It's been an incredible 5 days. I'm just so grateful for everyone who has shown up, who's done the work, and to see everyone tagging me on Instagram and Facebook saying how much they've loved the challenge. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for participating. Today, in my opinion, is the best day. Hey, Ashley, welcome. Okay, so we have a lot to talk about today. Hey, Tara. Hey, Natalie. Happy Friday. It's a beautiful day. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Judith. Hey, Andrea. Andrea says, so excited, loving every minute of this challenge. Me too, boo, me too. Oh my goodness. It has been just such an honor, such a blast going through this with you. I hope this has been an impactful couple of days, but let me just tell you, the best is yet to come. Today we're going to talk about monetizing your blog. What's next? The Impact Blogging Academy. What we've learned in the past couple of days, like you've learned this much, your mind is about to explode. There's a lot more to come. Oh, there's so many of you. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Deb. Deb says the challenge is fantastic. Thank you. Hey, Anne-Marie. Hey, Mary. Hello. Hello, hello. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Kaz. Hey, Kenya. Judith says you've been an encouragement. Oh, yay. You guys, it's been so much fun. So we're going to get into some really, really good stuff today. Helen says, woohoo, your challenge has been brilliant. Thanks so much, value. I love hearing that. Thank you. Thank you. We have a new contest too. We have the Impact Blogging Academy. We have a lot to go over today. So we're going to dive in. Really quick housekeeping stuff that we're going to do. Jennifer says, amazing, Rachel. Thank you. Tina says, great content. Thanks. You're welcome. Okay, so again, the audio is up on the She's Making Impact podcast on iTunes, Spotify. The content and the homework is up on the recap page, but the recap page will be coming down on Monday. So this is not something you want to just like sit around and try to figure out whenever the heck you want. Content and get her done. Okay. Oh, the comments disappeared on me. Carlos is loving it all. Okay, there we go. So make sure, like, set aside time this weekend, especially to go through the content if you need to catch up or anything like that, okay? Hi, Samantha. Hey, Mary. Hey, Gigi. Ah! Okay. Okay, also, we're giving away $1,000. Today is the last day of the contest. So just a reminder, we'll be picking a winner tomorrow for the $1,000 towards one of our online courses. So today's the last day. You have to participate all 5 days. Use the hashtag She's Making an Impact. Tag me at She's Making an Impact with something that you're learning, a takeaway that you've had, an experience that you've done through the challenge, just something related to the challenge. And we'll pick a random winner sometime tomorrow. But we're also doing another contest because you guys have been leaving such incredible comments about how much you've loved the challenge in the Facebook community. And what I would love to see is I'm going to do a $100 giveaway towards one of my online courses. All you need to do to be entered in that giveaway is leave a review of your just working with me, your experience in the challenge, whatever it is that you want to say. And that will be, you can leave the review either on our Facebook page or on for our podcast. So you just go to iTunes. You can go to the She's Making an Impact podcast.com. And you'll see our podcast right there and leave a review. So you can do it either for the podcast or our Facebook page. Just leave a review and you'll be entered in to win a $100 credit towards one of our courses. So 2 contests now, and we'll see who the lucky winner is going to be. Danny says, sorry, I'm late. That's okay. Hey, Amanda. Hey. Okay. Let's see. Oh, really good news. So Kelly Maher, she signed up for the Impact Blogging Academy. Yay, Kelly. But she just had her baby like an hour ago. So I don't know if you guys remember Kelly. She's the one that does breastfeeding support. And she's a freaking rock star. She's just incredible. And she's been so pregnant. And I was like, goodness gracious, woman. I think she was past her due date, but she had her baby. I sent her a message and she sent me a picture. She had her baby literally like an hour ago. So Well wishes to Kelly, and I'm so excited for you. Okay, and the Impact Blogging Academy is open. There's already quite a few of you who've already joined. So congrats to Dina Adams, Mary Tate, Kelly Maher, and then Kim, David, and Tara Counterman are coming to Chicago. They signed up for VIP, so congrats to everyone who's already signed up. And I had some people asking me about the Impact Blogging Academy. It's only going to be open until Wednesday, and I don't know the next time it's going to launch, so don't wait. And okay, let me see. I got my notes. Let's talk random fact about me, and then I'll dive into, if you guys want me to get into the content for day 5 or talk about the Impact Blogging Academy, whichever one you want me to do first. Just let me know, because some of you were like stalking me to get me to launch the Academy early this morning. So whichever one you want me to do, I will. Just tell me. Random fact about me, I was obsessed with Hanson in junior high. So I was convinced I was going to marry Taylor Hanson. I saw them in concert 3 times. I had a Taylor ring. I had posters all over my room. I had all this like Hanson t-shirts and everything. I had, I think, 13 of their CDs, just like absolute Hanson nut. And I definitely got made fun of in junior high, but I did not care. I was going to marry Taylor, and I was so proud about that. Did anyone else love Hanson? Their music is still so good though. Okay, if you need good music, one of their songs that I'm obsessed with right now is called I Was Born, and it gets me in such a good mood. It's on my spin playlist, like my energy playlist. So if you need good music, check out that song. They're still doing music. They're still so good. So Hanson for life, literally. Okay. Tara says, so excited for Chicago. Girlfriend, you have no idea. We're going to hang out. We're going to drink wine. We're going to mastermind, and you're going to have a rockin' 2019. It's going to be absolutely insane. Everyone's saying, congrats, Kelly. Cool. Let me go through comments really quickly. Cool. Okay, so some people are saying talk about the Impact Blogging, day 5. Random fact, I'm addicted to custard cream biscuits. You were set on marrying Taylor too, Sarah? No, he's mine. Me and my friends used to have fights of like who was going to marry Taylor. He was mine. Yes, Sarah, of course I know they have beer called Hops. Like, former stalker here, okay? I know everything. I know, like, when they were born. My best friend, she lived across, her house is still across the street, but she actually drove down to Tulsa, where they live, and got to see their house, and my mom wouldn't let me go, and I was so upset. I was like 13, and I was just like, Mom, you're destroying my dreams. I need to go see their house. Oh my gosh. Sarah loved JTT. Danny liked New Kids on the Block. Oh my gosh. Kim, random fact, I started kickboxing in January. I love the way it makes me feel. Oh, that's so fun. Okay. Let's do day 5 content. Zach can be all yours, Carla. Okay, let's get into day 5 and talk about different ways that you can monetize your blog. I've done all of them. Okay, I've literally done like everything you can imagine underneath the sun. So I'm going to talk about the different ways that you can monetize and what's going to be the best way, in my opinion, for you to monetize, just on different, I'll talk about the benefits basically. So affiliate products, you can be an affiliate marketer, right? Which is great, but what I do is I'm an affiliate for products that I'm using, and I'm recommending it to people that have already gone through my courses. And so affiliate marketing can be a great way to subsidize your income. It's kind of hard to make a full-time actual living through affiliate marketing. Some people do it, but it's harder. It's harder. It's not easy. You can do done-for-you services. This is how I started out. I was doing Pinterest, like done-for-you Pinterest services for people. And this was helpful at the time because I needed to earn the money, right? But it's trading time for money. You can only help so many people. And for me, it literally felt like having a job. It was like the person I was doing this for, they were my employer. So it did not feel like I had my own business. It felt like I was working for somebody else. And then as I was getting success with Pinterest, I had a lot of people asking me, Rachel, would you manage my Pinterest account? Would you monitor this for me? And I ended up turning a lot of people down. Even though I would have made more money, I knew in the long run of what I wanted my business to look like, and I knew I did not want to have a business that was based on trading time for money. So it's really important to know what the vision, what your ultimate goal is, and what you want that to look like. Doing done-for-you services might be helpful in the very beginning as you're getting started to just get some extra revenue that you can inject into other parts of your business, right? But is it scalable? No, unless you want to create an agency, which I thought about. I was like, well, this is actually a thought that I had at the beginning of the year. I'm like, I have so many people asking me to do their Pinterest. What if I did a Pinterest agency? And I was like, well, that would kind of be like having a job too, because I'd have so many people that I would be responsible for training and managing and all these things. Again, it would feel like having a job. So it's an option, right? Coaching and consulting. This is a good thing to do in the beginning just to kind of get your feet wet and to get to know your ideal client and to do market research. And it's honestly something that I still do because I really do love having that one-on-one connection with people and diving deep into their business. In the beginning, one, it's great for market research. It's good to know what your people need and figure out like a plan to really help them succeed for sure. And it's good to have extra money coming in that you can reinvest into other parts of your business to help it grow. That's exactly what I did when I was first starting out. It's not scalable. You cannot take on 50 one-on-one clients, right? There's only so much time in the day. At the most I've had at one point was 10 private clients, and it was too much. 10 was too much, especially with my lifestyle of me going this past month. We went France to America, past 6 weeks. France to America, Chicago, Chicago to Colorado, Colorado, Chicago, Chicago, Amsterdam, Amsterdam, Chicago, and then we're going back to France on Friday in a week. So having 10 clients to do in between everything else, that was freaking too much. So I want you to think, is it scalable? Can you do this long term? In the beginning, yes, you probably can do it and suck it up for a while, but you'll only have so much time in the day and your income will be capped if you are deciding to do just coaching or done-for-you services. Physical products could be an option for you, but you're going to have to invest in like actually making the physical products and shipping everything out. So something that we did do at one point and we will do again in the next month or two. We're focused on the one thing at the moment. So the one thing is this challenge in the Impact Blogging Academy. After that, we're going to create physical products, but the point of creating the physical products is not to generate revenue. As crazy as that might sound, it's more for brand awareness. And so there's different ways that you can do physical products depending on how much time you have. I don't have a lot of time that I would like to spend in developing physical products. So we have an online store with Shopify and we have it set up with Printful and Guten, and it's print on demand. So your margins are lower, but you literally don't have to do anything. You get it set up and then people can go to your shop, buy it. They print it on demand, they ship it out. So the margins on that, tiny, tiny. If you do your own physical products, you're going to have to store everything in your house, take the time to ship it out and that's a lot of work, a lot of work. Ebooks. I've created several ebooks, which are awesome, but how much money can you make from selling one ebook? Mine is $17. So how many ebooks do I have to sell to make a six-figure income? I have to sell a lot of ebooks, right? So if ebooks are great, but you need to have a really big audience, but you need to have a what's next, like a next level for the people that are buying your ebooks, okay? You could do sponsored ads on your blog for sure. I don't. Personally, someone was asking me about this. My goal is to get people onto my email list. And so I'm blogging with that goal that we talked about, right? If I have all these sponsored ads, it's taking people away from my blog and I've lost that person for a measly like a couple bucks that I could make per click or even less than that per click, right? So I want you to think again, long term, what's the long-term goal? Is it to make a couple cents off of this one click, or is it to get a lasting customer that you can get when you build your email list? So always start with the end in mind, okay? So you could do sponsored ads. I don't. Build your email list. The best way that I found to make money in the online space is through online courses. Okay, so I'm going to go back through the comments after I get through this content. So you literally can create your online course and then you keep selling it. It's not something that you're trading time for money on. It's you being able to create it and leverage your time. So I sell my online courses every single day. Since I've started creating online courses this year with this business, over 1,000 customers go through our online courses, which freaking blows my mind. Could I work one-on-one with 1,000 people? No. Can I serve 1,000 people through my content in my online courses? Heck yes. That's something that's scalable. Okay. It's definitely going to free up your time, so you're going to be able to do other stuff. Like, I'm going to get drinks with my mom yesterday. After our live, I went to pick up my son early. I'm like, hey, what do you want to do? Let's go visit grandma at work. Like, when you're not trading time for money, you have so much more free time. And you don't have to worry about like packaging and lost orders like you do with physical products. You don't have to invest a ton of money into labor and all these things to get started. Like, the money that I invested to get started in my online course, because I used Thinkific to host it, I used ScreenFlow to screenshot it. Like, I can't even think of any expenses that I had to actually create my online course because I did everything like super cheap on a budget, okay? So blogging is going to help you get leads, that you get them into the funnel like we talked about throughout this entire challenge. That's going to help you create your online course. So your homework for today was to think about what online course could you create. And I want you to really think kind of out, like, what are you passionate about? What do you love to do? This is something that obviously we're going to really help you hone in the Impact Blogging Academy. Is what's your passion? What's your skill set? What do your people need from you? What's the bigger impact that you want to have on the world? Number 2 was, how much money do you want to make in the next 90 days? And then I want you to think about, how much money do you want to make in the next year? How much money do you want to make in the next 3 years? And I want you to understand that the sky is the freaking limit here. So I literally started this business 1 year ago. It was August last year. Okay. This year, I set my goal. I was like, it would be really awesome to make $250,000. And that was me saying, like, that was a scary goal that I was afraid to tell anyone. We already did that. And next year, I'm like, well, we're on track. Like, when things keep going the way they do, next year will be $1 million business, which is crazy. Like, if you would have told me this was possible a couple years ago, I would have said, you're insane. Like, shut the heck up. But that's what's possible. I want you to understand the possibilities, the potential when you have the right strategy. Okay. And then question number 3, do you have an accountability and support system in place to keep you on track? You need to have the support. You need to have the strategies. You do. I knew so much stuff. Like, I took so many online courses. I attended so many events, but I was just in network marketing and I wanted to do something else. It just blows my mind that I waited 6 years being in that business, being in that company without doing my own thing. And when I finally decided to branch out on my own and offer my own online course, I was like, wow, I can't believe I waited this long. Like, man, okay. Don't freaking wait 6 years like I did, because you have so much potential and there's so much opportunity in the online space. Let me go back through the comments. Oh, there's so many. Okay. Let's see. Anna, can you give links for those printing and shipping companies? Printful is an app with Shopify, and Gooten, Gooten, is an app with Shopify. Stacy says, I have so many ideas and so much to get out, but I just don't know how to get started. I think if I get started, I can really make some money. Stacy, you need to get in the Impact Blogging Academy. You do. Dude, I will help. Okay. Kim says, I felt the exact same way and it was overwhelming. I just had to start with one step, but I do have a journal with all my ideas that I visit from time to time. Sharon, can you give us the links for what you said you used to make your online course for free? Thinkific. Thinkific. I think somebody posted it in the comments. Yes, Cass, thank you. Okay, cool. All right, do you guys want me to jump into the Impact Blogging Academy, and do you have any questions about what we talked about? Hey, and then I have some people that I want to give some shout outs to as well. Tara says, I don't know what I can make a course on, but I want to. Girlfriend, you signed up for IBA, so we're going to figure it out. Gigi says, I'm a faith and fitness gal, kind of clueless about a course myself. I have some great ideas about a monthly membership for workouts and devos, but that's not a course. We'll brainstorm it, boo. There's so many cool things you could do. Do you have suggestions for a free lead magnet? Asks Sarah. It depends on your business. Again, like I said before, start with the end in mind. So what do you want to sell, and then reverse engineer it. Amy says, I know I have things of value, not sure anyone will buy. In the Impact Blogging Academy, we go over market research and pre-selling, so people, like, you know, people will buy it and you're not wasting time creating it. Welcome, Dina. Do you guys have any questions about monetization? Kalina says, I can't wait to make my course. How do I sign up for the next course you offer? So the Impact Blogging Academy is the course I'm offering right now. Just go to joiniba.com, and that's how you can get signed up. Hey-o. I'll put the link in the comments here for you. Nancy says, I want to sell products, not create a course. So which course would be best for me to take? Good question. If you already have products that you sell and you need leads, Pin with Purpose would be for you. So somebody asked me this the other day, which one would be better for me, Pin with Purpose or the Impact Blogging Academy? If you already have a course and you already have products, something that you want to monetize, and you already have it done, you just need the leads, Pin with Purpose would be a good next step for you. If you want to learn how to actually monetize your blog and create, launch, market your online course and generate leads, Impact Blogging Academy would be for you. So it just depends on where you are in your business and what your goals are. Anne-Marie, do you have advice on pricing courses? Yeah, we talk about this within the academy. It really depends on your industry and what you're creating. What free lead magnet for artists? Asks Sarah. So are you selling art prints? It depends on what you're doing. So I have an artist that I had as a private client. He did freebies of like free coloring pages downloads that you could print out, and he also sold his artwork. So it was like a 10 or 15% discount code. Waffle, what if you have a personal blog? What would you teach? I have a toy blog writing about toys for kids. It's something you're going to have to brainstorm. Think about, what is the end goal? How do you want to serve people? I definitely don't suggest having just a personal blog. It would be an actual blog that you're teaching content on. Helen says, I feel quite stuck with making my niche decision. It feels like I could go so many ways, and I worry about making the wrong decision. There aren't really many new ideas, so you're always stepping on someone's toes. Helen, that's a mindset thing you're going to have to work on. And remember, you're going to get clarity through taking action. So take massive action, and you're going to figure it out as you go. And nobody's saying that once you do something that you can't kind of pivot a little bit after you're doing that one thing, right? Again, there's nothing new under the sun, but nobody's going to teach it the way you do. Kim says, I read 12-week year and started with what my 3 top goals were. I found Pin with Purpose, signed up for that course, which provided me with a daily checklist. I then just took one step, started a blog. Then next step, started pinning. I admit I got caught up in idea after idea, but I write it down and go back to my 3 top goals to set priority. I know this is a long, vague answer, but I would be happy to talk more. We could message if you like. This is such good. Yes, Kim, this is so good. If you guys need a book recommendation, like Kim said, the 12-week year is fabulous, really helping you break down what your exact goals are so you can reverse engineer it. So most people are setting year-long goals. And what he's teaching in the 12-week year is to break it down. Because if you give yourself an entire year to get something done, you're going to take an entire year to get something done. What if you set yourself a goal that has more urgency? Like, I'm going to get this specific thing done in the next 12 weeks. And then you can break it down to the month. And then you can break it down to the week. This is exactly what I do. I read that book like 2 years ago. Game-changing book. Nancy, does Pin with Purpose course teach you how to start a blog too? Is it more for after you have a blog established? We do have a process tree on how to actually get your blog started. The Impact Blogging Academy is going to walk you through like the specific pages that you should have on your blog. So what's important to have on an About Me page? What's an important thing to have on a Work With Me page? What should be on your blog's homepage and plugins and all that stuff? That's going to be specifically within the Impact Blogging Academy. Do you guys want me to share my screen and then we can go over what's included with the Impact Blogging Academy? Kim, can you comment on issues around intellectual property? That's definitely not my area of expertise. I'm not a lawyer, boo. Cindy Lou, yes, y'all take massive action. It brings clarity. Yes. Jill, how many people do you have working for you? Are they all independent contractors or any full-time employees? I'm trying to understand your approach and how to scale yet still have freedom. Such a good question. Dina wants me to share my screen. Okay, let me share my screen. Hold on. Okay, so to answer your question, we have currently independent contractors. We have Lizzie is our team social media manager. We have Ariana. She is jack of all trades, everything, my right-hand girl. She's kind of like the systems and the brains behind a lot of what we do, especially with this launch. I gave her, before she was doing the customer service automations, but with this launch, I said, I want you to kind of take over and be the launch manager. So she was responsible for assigning different projects to people. She's actually making a specific video for the Impact Blogging Academy about how she set everything up in Asana for like project management and get stuff done. So all students, you'll be getting that. So we have Lizzie, Ariana. I have Richard. He is a Philippines and the assistant, and he just does little stuff like follow people on Instagram, and he does all of our Tailwind tribes. We have contractors for Facebook ads. So we have somebody running our Facebook ads for us that we have Hamada Maria do all of our copy. So they did all of our sales pages, opt-in pages, thank you pages, sales copy, all launch copy. They do all of that. They do all that. One of the bonuses that you're actually going to get within the Impact Blogging Academy is all of that copy. So you're getting my emails, you get to actually duplicate my sales pages, my opt-in pages, the things that I've spent $6,000 on professionals to do. You're getting that within the Academy. So many questions. Oh, and another thing you're getting within the Academy is it's my process on how to hire people. And so it's like step by step how to put out an application, like what I did to hire really good quality people on the team. Okay. Okay, you guys want me to share my screen? Hold on. Share. Okay. Let's see. Broadcast system audio, eCamp, no. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? Bum, 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 bum. Dina says, wow, that's so awesome. Yes, I know. Jill says, can Pin with Purpose be purchased at any time, or do you do live launches for that course as well? You can purchase Pin with Purpose at any time. on my website. We do special live launches for group coaching where I'll go through the program with you. So that one you can buy on my website at any time. And then this one is going to be special because it is a bigger program. It is a 12-week program, and there's so much going into it and my own personal time to work with you to make sure you get everything set up. So this is something that will not be on my website that you can get at any time. And I probably won't be launching it until at some point next year, and I have no idea when. So many questions. Okay, everyone can see my screen. So I'm starting here because I definitely want to make sure you know exactly who this is going to be right for. So if you see me read any of this and you're like, this isn't for me, then you can kind of tune everything out because I don't want anyone to sign up for this. I want to get the right people in this course, okay? So this is for you if you want to turn your blog into a full-time business. If you need help getting your conversions up and actually monetize your blog, if you're either not making money yet for your blog or you're making money on one-on-one services, but you want to leverage your time and really monetize by selling online courses. If you want to create an awesome income for your family so you can travel the world and do family vacations and be freaking generous and give it, like, make a massive impact on the world and build a freaking awesome community and give back, this is for you. And if you're just done by trying to take shortcuts, spinning your wheels, getting nowhere and feeling stuck. So this is the right next step for you, okay? You should not sign up for the Impact Blogging Academy if you just don't want to build a community of people, if you don't want to make a difference and you just want to make money. I don't want to help people who just want to make money. Okay, so I don't want you to buy the course, okay? If you want to make money so you can make a bigger impact on the world and really make a difference and serve people well, because ultimately that's how you're going to make money with your business, is by adding massive value like we talked about. So if you're the kind of person who wants to add massive value and monetize that way, dude, let's do this together, okay? If you want shortcuts, you don't want to have a blog, and you aren't willing to learn and implement, and you just want everything done for you, don't sign up. I really want to be very clear on who this is for, who this is not for. I don't want your money if you think this is going, like, entrepreneurship isn't easy, but I'm going to break this down so it's going to be so much simpler for you, okay? So doors are open for 5 more days. Let's scroll all the way to the top. I wanted to go through that first just so you can see who this is for, who this is not for. Super duper important. Okay. Nah. Cass said, will the Impact Blogging Academy be okay for a newbie? Yes. Yes, it will be. Mary says, this is definitely for me. Well, I'm so happy to have you in the course, boo. Okay. So you can see this on your own. I put the link already, joiniba.com. So you can look at everything here. We do have a pay in full bonus, and somebody asked me if this is for the course or for VIP. It's for both. So when you pay in full for the course and for VIP, you'll get access to an exclusive live workshop that I'm doing on 14 ways to make $1,000 in the next 30 days. So pay in full, you're going to see a ton of testimonials. So basically what you're going to be able to do and create with the Impact Blogging Academy, you becoming an expert with what it is that you love to do, with what it is that you're passionate about, and you having hundreds of customers falling in love with what it is that you're providing, the value that you're adding, and you're going to be that person that's giving them that exact solution. You're going to get the ability to increase your income without having to trade time for money. You're going to put in the work, but you're going to be able to reap the rewards, okay? Super freaking awesome when you're able to get Stripe and PayPal notifications when you're out with your family, when you're just taking a long lunch break, when you're at the spa with your mom, when you wake up and you realize you made money while you sleep. Like, it's a freaking reality, and it's something I've been able to do through what I'm teaching in the Impact Blogging Academy. So you're going to have the freedom to explore the world and take amazing vacations and go on mission trips and give back and make a bigger impact. You're going to be able to spend more time with your friends and family. Can you imagine being able just to treat your parents to a special vacation? Like, that's on my bucket list. I want to take them on like the super fancy 5-star vacay. Or what else is on your bucket list? I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, like, when money is not an issue, how are you going to be able to give back? So for me, I want to build a school with pencils of promise. I want to fund orphanages. I want to fund different entrepreneur projects in Senegal, where my husband's from. And you're going to be able to make money doing what you love and sharing your wealth of knowledge with the world. All right. Okay, so there's a little bit about me. Okay, so what you're going to be able to do within the Academy: fine-tune your niche, set up your blog, boost your traffic, grow your audience, create killer content, create and launch your course, become the go-to expert, and generate passive income. So these are the different modules that you're going to be getting. There's 12 modules that go with the course, but one of the cool things is that we're going to be going through this together. So you're going to be able to work with me for 12 weeks. And while this is like what we have set in stone, you're going to be able to ask me questions and say, hey, Rachel, what about this? Oh, hey, Rachel, can you teach me about this? And we'll be able to dive into that too. So yes, you're getting this, but there's so much more that you can't even see here of what we're going to be able to do and create together. So niche clarity: if you think you have your niche down right now, you're going to get so much clearer after going through module 1. Module 2, like I've already talked about briefly, is setting up a fully functional blog. So everything that you need to know to have on your blog to really increase conversions. Module 3, email list growth. So we talked about this a little bit, why an email list is important, right? But like how to actually create and craft that irresistible offer, how to create that opt-in page, how to optimize it, all that good stuff. Email marketing. So like I said, you're getting my exact emails, like step by step. Like, this is email 1 that I send out. So it's plug and play. You can take these and craft them and put your own spin on it and use it in your own business. Module 5, creating killer content. So everything that you need to know about creating blog content. Module 6 is boosting traffic for your blog. So how to use SEO, how to use Pinterest, all that good stuff. Module 7, planning your course. So coming up with a course idea that is freaking gonna blow the socks off of your people, and figuring out how to price your course and writing a killer sales page. You're getting all of these processes of step by step what it is to do. Module 8 is pre-launch media attention. So how do you actually get people to sign up for your course? And especially when you're starting from ground zero and you have no audience yet. So we're going to talk about how do you get in front of more people and how I did it without an ad budget. We have a bonus, like I'll talk about, on how to use Facebook ads with my friend Allison Hardy, but I want to show you how I started and how to leverage other opportunities to get in front of more people and to build your email list without having to spend money at this point. Module 9, the impactful launch method. So want to know our exact step-by-step systems for putting on a challenge like this or running a webinar, my exact webinar slides, how we get things set up. You're getting that too. Module 10, we talked about. Module 11, analyze, optimize your launch. So actually looking at your launch results and figuring out, okay, what went well? How could we improve? Because your first launch isn't your last launch, and you're going to keep doing this. And why do we launch? By the way, why am I teaching how to do this? Because you could create an online course. If you put it on your blog, nobody will buy it. Like I said, we've had over 1,000 students go through our courses this year. How many of them actually bought a course that was just on my blog and it wasn't through a webinar or a launch or one of the systems that I'm teaching? I'm going to say less than 5. Less than 5. If you just create an online course and put it on your blog, it will not sell. There has to be scarcity. There has to be a specific offer, and there's a specific way and a specific strategy on how to do this. And then module 12 is how to create evergreen funnels. And so we have a webinar running that is now making $1,000 a day from that Evergreen webinar. So how to set it up and then how to make it passive income. So there's a lot, there's a lot that goes into it. Okay. There's a lot of comments. Everything in the group program. So there's two different options. Some of you are doing VIP where we get to be in Chicago together. Some of you are doing the 12-week program. VIP, you're getting the 12 weeks and the course and everything. So you can get started today for one-time payment $997 or 4 payments of $297 for the course and the group coaching. If you want to do VIP and hang out with me in Chicago and drink wine and mastermind and brainstorm and really get 2019 started off with a freaking bang, it's one-time payment $24.97 or 6 payments of $497. Like I said, we have that pay in full bonus, 14 ways to make $1,000 in the next 30 days. And we've got some really sweet and sick bonuses for you. So like I said, you're getting our plug and play launch playbook. So the things that we've spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to do, you're getting that. So you're getting email copy, like sales copy, nurture copy, email, everything that goes into doing this and doing it well, you're getting. You're getting the launch queen. Stacy Tushel has done a launch masterclass just for you. And so she's going to teach you how to do a 5-day challenge, how to launch, and how to make profits with your launch. My good friend, Facebook ads whiz Allison Hardy, is going to teach us Facebook ads done right. So I'm going to show you how and why and when you should do Facebook ads. I did not do them in the beginning, but when we're talking about numbers, conversions, when it's time to scale, then you're ready for Facebook ads. So you're going to be ready for that. My friend, Meryl Kriegsman, she charges $25,000 to write a sales page. She is brilliant at copywriting, and she's going to jump on and review your copy to make sure. Sometimes it's just a little specific tweak that you need to make on your sales page or your opt-in page to actually get those conversions, and she's going to work with us and to help make sure that you get that done. And I already mentioned outsourcing and hiring a dream team. So my entire application process from start to finish, what do I say in an interview? What do I put in that application? What do I put in a survey form? All that good stuff. All that good stuff. Amy just signed up. She said, "Oh, I did it. It's rare for me to do these things. Rachel, you're a special person, and I hope I have the success you have had." Amy, I have no doubt you will. Girlfriend, you have the strategies now, so you're going to make it happen. I am so excited. Dina says, Allison and Meryl are both fabulous. I've been able to connect with them both. So excited. Hi, Chantel. Cass said, where there'll be scheduled Facebook Lives Q&As during the course. It won't be a Facebook Live. It's going to be a Zoom. So we're actually going to be on, and because like Facebook Lives are convenient, but I want to actually see you and talk to you and get to know you. So we're going to do Zooms, and they're going to be every single week for 12 weeks. Let me scroll up to the top because I want to make sure I didn't miss anything before I go back down to the bottom. Oh, everyone put their bucket list. Okay. Mary says, I want to go to Ecuador to my 2 compassion kids. You guys, I'm going to share a picture with you. We sponsor Mary in Kenya with Compassion International. I got to meet her when I was there. We planted a mango tree together. That was one of the coolest things ever. Being able to sponsor kids and visit them and see the impact that we're able to make on their community. So cool. Kaz said, is it best to do the IBA work every day, or is it self-paced? I work as well and want to be sure I can do the work and keep up. So you're going to get lifetime access to everything, and you're going to get access to me and the group for 12 weeks. No, I should say you're going to get access to me for 12 weeks, the group indefinitely, so you guys can keep masterminding, and it is going to be self-paced. So you're going to get the first 6 modules immediately, and then the next 6 within the next 30 days. I didn't want to give you everything and have everyone be kind of overwhelmed. I wanted to pace it out a little bit, but yeah, you're pretty much going to be able to go through it at your own pace and have lifetime access. And like I said yesterday, I really go through everything to make sure it's the best possible thing I could possibly put out there for you. So any updates that I make to the course, which I will, as I learn and grow and get better, you're going to get access to those too. Stacy says, I want to travel the world with my hubby on my motorcycle while paying for our son's college. Stacy, let's make it happen, Bill. Helen says, my husband can quit his job and I will work more closely with women for Women International and educate and support women affected by war. Helen, I love that. Kim says her bucket list is, I want to do a recognition program for teachers all of the United States and provide them with their classroom of their wish list. So cool. Sharon says, I want to give back by alleviating my chronically ill husband from having to spend all his energy at work. Boo, let's do it. Celia says, I want to travel the world and work with Indigenous people in the environmental space. So cool. So cool. Kalina says, I work at a high school for orphans and I love animals in Africa. I want to raise money for these. Yes. You guys are like making my heart sing. Anne Marie, will SEO topics be covered in IBA? Yes, boo. It's in module 2 or 3. But yes, we definitely talk about SEO. Delina says, support philanthropists and charities I believe in big time. Yes. Tara says, I want to help women and children who've been or are victims of domestic abuse. I love that. Delina says, travel, go on trips with people mentioned. Helen says, will this work if I have my blog on Squarespace? Yes, you might not be able to use all of the suggested plugins, but you're still going to be able to make this work for sure. Okay, Andrea says, my dream has been to start a nonprofit providing access to arts for terminally ill children. That's what I would love to be able to do with extra income. Yes. Yes. Tara says, God, I'm so excited. Hey-o. Ashley says, how much time can we expect to spend per day or week on each module? Has anyone ever gone through my courses before? You know that I am like so concise and to the point. I don't want to waste your time because I know you're super busy. All the videos, almost all of them are under 10 minutes. Several modules have several different videos in there, but I make them so short, concise, to the point. Each one is doing one specific topic. I can't tell you exactly how much time it'll take per module, but I try to make it like give you exactly what you need and not more than what you need to actually get results, because I want you to actually go through and complete the course. But I don't waste your time with, today let's talk about yada yada yada. I get straight to the point. Let's see. Dina says, I'm so excited to be in the Blogging Academy. Yeah! Dina says, woohoo for the Zooms. I love being on your Zooms. I love having you on my Zooms. Sarah says, bucket list to travel the U.S. with our kids. I love that. Kim says, what time for the Zoom since my time zone isn't very convenient? We haven't decided a specific time yet, but what we're going to do is every time before we have a Zoom call, we're going to send out a form to get any questions that you have. So if you have a specific question and you can't be on live, you can ask it on that Zoom and we can review any work that you've done, and they're all going to be recorded. So even if you can't show up live for that specific one, you're still going to benefit. Dina says, I want to take my It's Time to Change Your Life platform to third world countries and not only pour into the community from the stage, but also spend 2 to 7 days on the ground in the community, fulfilling a need with the funds we get from my events here. I love that. Amy says, I just want to help people in pain, not be so crippled by their pain. Being successful means I've helped people live better. That money could go to support research and the Ministry of Young Life, which reaches out to unchurched high schoolers around the globe. So cool. Mary says, my husband wants to help homeless women and kids. Amazing. Mariah said, I jumped in late. How much is the course? Let me put the pricing table back up. Meow. Oh, I didn't even talk about Chicago and other things. Hold on. Let me go back up and talk about Chicago. Okay, so Chicago is going to be January 3rd to the 5th. It's going to be freaking amazing. So optional, you can meet us early on the 3rd, and we're going to do a volunteer activity at Feed My Starving Children. We're going to be packing up boxes for hungry communities. If your flight gets in early, then you can absolutely join us. Totally optional, but I wanted to do that as well. And the event's going to be January 3rd to the 5th. And then first 5 people who sign up for the event and pay in full will have a private follow-up call with me. Okay. Yep. And of course, because it's the Impact Blogging Academy and where she's making an impact every single purchase that we get. We're definitely giving back to funding orphans and entrepreneur projects in Senegal, where my husband's from. So there's me, TJ, my husband, in Senegal, where we met. Okay, so here is everything that you're getting. So this is standard group 12 weeks. This is VIP. Beth said I brought theprayermom.com. I love that, Beth. Misty says, what results can we expect in the 12 weeks? Will we have a course completed or be starting our pre-launch at that point? It depends on you and how fast you work. What I'm going to have you do is pre-launch it and have part of your course completed, and then you're going to actually be finishing it after you have some money in the bank. Chantal says, I want to help other writers live the dream. Yes. Anne Marie says, I want to build safe she houses all over the world. That is amazing. Chantal says, be able to support my husband and myself and realize our own dreams. Ashley says, signed up. Can't wait to carry the momentum forward from this amazing challenge. Thank you, Rachel. Yay, Ashley! Mary says, so excited for this course. Beth says, where's the sign up link? It's joiniba.com. Let me put it in here again. joiniba.com. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of you who have just signed up. A. Broch, welcome to the course. Amy, welcome to the course. Marisa, welcome to the course. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. We are going to have so much fun, and I can't wait for the results that you're going to get. Do you guys have any questions? Sarah says, would it be crazy to have something ready to launch for the new year? Not at all. Not at all. Definitely not at all. So what I did with my very first online course was I actually emailed my list, and it's so funny to see that I did this literally like a year ago, where I emailed them and I said, hey, this is what I'm doing. Here, we can sign up. We pre-sold it, and boom. It was like idea, course, money in the bank, pre-sold. It was done. But yeah, you can definitely have it done by New Year. What questions do you guys have? Tara says, can we get started right now? Yes. So after I'm done with this live, what I'm going to do is actually welcome everyone who already purchased to our private Facebook community. I'm going to go live in there and talk to you guys about what's next, how we're getting started, all that good stuff. You should get an email right away with a link to access the first 6 modules within Kajabi. And you're still going to be getting all of, I created so many different process streets for you of like step by step by step. It's so, so good. Amy, when do we start? Now. After you sign up, you're going to be added to our Facebook community and you get immediate course access. So we're starting immediately. How much work per module do you think there's going to be involved? It's going to depend per module, boo. I can't really say and it depends on you and how fast you work. I can't say it's going to take you 30 minutes. I can tell you the videos are very, very short. Jill, how big was your list when you launched your first course? My fitness list was around 10,000. My Pinterest list was 0. So it can be done whether you have a big list or a little list. Anne-Marie, will everyone have time on the Zoom calls to share ideas and get feedback? Yes. I definitely like to over-deliver on those Zoom calls and stay and make sure I get any and all questions answered. When I've done Zoom calls in the past, sometimes I was on for 2 hours just to make sure everyone got their questions answered. But we're in the Facebook community too, so you can ask questions in there and I'll be present in there as well. Kim says, woohoo, I have the 3-day weekend and ready to start. Yay! Dina says, yay, IBA is in my login. Amazing. Amazing. What other questions do you guys have? And just a reminder, doors are closing on Wednesday. Don't email us after Wednesday night because we're not going to let any people in late. So you have to make a decision and get started. Bum bum. Any other questions, you guys? Beth, can you please keep it open longer? We would have to think about that. We definitely were planning on closing it on Wednesday. Everything's set to go down on Wednesday. We have, because it's not just me now, we have our entire team, and there's a lot that goes into a bigger launch like this. When my first launch was smaller, but now there's a lot more, and we definitely said Wednesday night was the deadline. Can you sneak my name in for the Instagram prize, Misty? When's the drawing for Instagram? Tomorrow. I'll be doing the drawing tomorrow. Yeah, Sharon. So with the Instagram prize, if you bought the course already but you ended up winning, we'll just refund you. Jamie, do you offer at another time? Probably not. This won't be launched again until sometime next year. Like our next launch that we have planned is in December, but it's going to be for a group coaching program. We don't have it on the schedule to launch this again. What exact programs did you use when first started? I'm on a budget right now. So I'm going to show you budget start because I was on a budget when I first started. And then depending on how much you have to invest in different programs when you're ready to up level. When I first started, Thinkific for course creation, free. ScreenFlow, free. Gosh, what else did I use? Everything was pretty, like either free or very cheap. Free or cheap. In terms of like hosting a webinar. So, I mean, you could spend $500 on a webinar platform. You could do a Facebook Live in a Facebook group, and that's free. So you have options depending on where you are at right now. As I made money in my business, I reinvested into other programs and platforms, but you'll get options. I'm not going to ask you to spend $1 million on stuff because it was not realistic for me at all. What other questions do you have? Misty, is the 14 ways to make $1,000 bonus when paying in full for both the standard and VIP or just VIP? It's for both. It is for both, Misty. Very good question. Any other questions? Anything else? Let me see. Bueller. Cool. Well, if you guys have any more questions, I'll definitely be jumping in the Facebook community over the weekend. For sure. Kim says, I'm trying to do market research, keyword research, discover what others in my niche are doing, but keep getting distracted, learning a ton but not finishing anything. How do you keep yourself on track? Having very specific systems in place that keep me on track. Having very specific to-do lists and a schedule and goals of what do I want to accomplish right now, and then reverse engineering it. When you randomly say things, I think of Jess on New Girl. I am so awkward. It's ridiculous. And I don't even realize I do it. Dina, oh my gosh. You're welcome, Susie. Get back to work. Alexandra, yes. Sign up is only until Wednesday night. You're welcome, Kim. Aaron asks, will you share the charities that you support? Totally. I will share exactly what we're able to do together. Typically, we do Compassion International, World Vision, Kiva, International Justice Mission. Those are my 4 favorite ones. Dina says, my kids begged me to stop watching Friends after I went through it from beginning to end 4 times. They kind of get tired of it. Dude, I don't even know how many times I've watched it. We've watched it too many times. And we especially watch the one where Joey speaks French, because when my parents try to speak French, they're exactly like Joey, because they both go, je ne parle français. And I'm like, no, you can't even say I don't speak French. They're hilarious. Andrea says, thank you so much. I've loved every minute of this week, and I'm working on my budget to try and make it work to sign up for IBA. So thankful for you and your awesome, generous teaching style. Thank you for that, Andrea. I hope you can join us. Tara says, hashtag team awkward. Story of my life, literally. So awkward. Yes. Awkward. So awkward. Okay, and just a reminder, the second prize of $100 towards one of my courses, leave a review on our Facebook page or on our podcast, and then I'll be announcing that probably on Monday, but get her done. And then if you guys have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to reach out. If you aren't sure if this is a good fit for you right now, ask me. Like, I'll tell you if I think it's going to work for you. I don't want to take your money if I don't think it's going to be a good fit. I promise you that. So if you ask me, you're like, hey, is this good? I'll say, no, don't sign up. Dina says, this week had so much value. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for you too, Boo. And I'm so excited we get to go through 12 weeks together. Helen says, I can't believe how much is in the course. I wasn't expecting that much. I like to over-deliver, Boo. I like to over-deliver. Sarah says, thank you, Rachel. This week has been completely life-changing. I'll be saving up for the next time you launch IBA. You're welcome, Sarah. You are welcome. All right. I'm using Ecamm Live to share my screen, so I'm going to be awkward to try to figure out how to actually stop the broadcast because I'm not sure. Let's go back to me. Okay. Well, like I said, reach out, ask in the Facebook group, private message me, email us if you have any questions, and just thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this challenge. It's been amazing getting to see the progress that you've made. You're a freaking rock star. So thank you for showing up, for doing the work, and for being here on day 5. You are amazing. Sarah says, this challenge has been so informative. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate everything. Beth says, love it. Thank you. Alexandra said, thank you a ton. It's been amazing. You've really filled the gaps for me. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I can't wait for what's next for those of you who join me in IBA. I'll see you in the Facebook community. I'll definitely be in there over the weekend. Have an amazing rest of your Friday. And I'll see everybody later once I figure out how to actually turn this off. Oh, there, it says finish. There we go. All right, bye, everybody.